And we wanted to bring hidden gems from South Asia to the US. So growing up, my mom and my sister and I would go to India often. And there were always so many cool small businesses and farms that we would get so many treats from, and jewelry and clothing. And Pitara Co is about bringing all of that to the US, specifically small businesses and farms that don't export already. We work with them to get the regulatory stuff sorted and to be able to export, and then we import the products here as per US regulations.
Okay, so you're building connections and relationships with people that are in various different communities around India.
Yeah,
Currently.
we've definitely focused on marginalized indigenous groups in India. So our coffee, for example, is sourced from the Soliga community in Karnataka and the Irula and Kurumba communities in Tamil Nadu.
Right.
But yeah, we want to be a bridge to tell all of these stories that we feel like mass market brands that do get exported don't tell. And we want to do direct trade.
For sure. Yes. This is, for me, very new personally, but I'm sure others out there may know a little bit about the different flavors. But could you tell people in the audience who may be watching right now, but if this isn't after, the actual live broadcast, could you give a background as to the different flavors that you are currently highlighting with Pitara?
Yeah, so in the West, it's very common to have blends with simply Arabica in them. And so we wanted to also mirror that and have fully Arabica blends. But we also wanted to highlight what's commonplace in Indian coffee culture, which is usually including Robusta and often chicory in the blends. So we have a blend that's has Arabica, Robusta, and chicory. Robusta is a different kind of coffee bean that's commonly used in Asia, also in Vietnam, and it's more bitter. But when paired with milk, it's very magical, and you can still taste the coffee, and it's very bold. And so we wanted to include that kind of stronger, robust coffee culture too.
Got it. Yeah, it's, because some people don't really want the robust flavor, but then there are people who do. And I'm curious about how your feeling is about when you mix milks, or I know you're vegan, so you're mixing in non-dairy alternative milks to the coffee, the ones that are the ones that are bitter. Would you say that you do add milk to it or not when you make it for yourself?
Yeah, so I love lattes. I love espresso culture. So
Yeah.
I always mix the coffee with milk. I even do that with our light roast and our medium roast too. And that's why our sourcing or our curation, we sourced in a way that the coffee, even the light roast, pair well with milk. But yeah, often the coffee culture in India, and I would also say it all over Asia, you would often mix these strong brews with milk as well. And the way that the Indian coffee filter, because India has its own homegrown coffee filter that predates the French press, is also designed to give a slow extraction and a more whole-bodied coffee taste.
Right.
So it's almost as strong as espresso. I would say it's the strength of a mocha pot. And so that lends to mixing with milk, of course. Yeah.
It's a very unique way to make and brew coffee that is, well, for me, I'm a French press person. Yeah, because it's easy for me. It's economical as well, easy to travel with. And it doesn't require electricity, like being plugged into the wall.
Yeah.
So that's really wonderful for traveling. Yeah.
Yeah, the Indian filter is like that too, where it also doesn't require electricity. You just need hot water and coffee grounds.
Right.
But the interesting thing, if you compare French press with the Indian filter, is that the French press is the water completely immerses with the coffee grounds.
Right.
And so you get all the fats and oils of the coffee.
Yeah.
With the Indian filter, there are two layers of holes. And
Yes.
so a lot of the fat and oil is filtered out.
Yeah.
So you get some of the cleanness that you would expect from a pour over.
Yeah.
Yet the strength of, like an espresso.
Yes. The strength of an espresso. This is like exactly what I was looking for. Yeah. So I'm like, where can I get one of these?
It's kind of like countertop
brews.
espresso machine. Yeah.
Okay. What should I look up if I want to buy one? Like if
Yeah.
I want to buy one of the
The filters.
filters, yeah.
Yeah, so any South Asian store in the steel section would typically have the filter, but the sizes can be inconsistent. So you kind of have to dial it in the way you would dial in an espresso and figure out what ratio makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. And it depends on your taste.
And it depends on your taste.
So,
And you
kind
can
of
also
experiment.
kind of game it to where you put less coffee and more water.
Yeah.
And then the taste would be more like a pour over.
Yeah.
Or you could put more coffee and make the extraction slower and it will get stronger.
Right. So out of all of the flavors and blends that you have, which one's your favorite?
Mine is Kaapi. It's
Kaapi?
very traditional. I've never had it with chicory before, and now I'm in love with it.
Yeah.
And my second flavor is Kithenkin.
Okay. Got it. And you?
Yeah, I rotate because I like feeling like a different taste, but I think my all-time favorite has been 5 Stories. It's the light roast, but it's not kind of like a funky light roast because right now there's a lot of processing methods that are trending where, you ferment it for X amount of hours and you get almost like a juice-like taste. So this is like a very simple light roast, but so I love it.
Right on. Yeah. Well, I will let you know what my favorite one
Yes.
is because I'm going to buy each one and then I'm going to try and rotate. Yeah. To see which one. Once I get also the filter to make it as well. Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you. You've taught me something new today.
Yes.
And I want to try like a mystery snack with you. And
Okay.
so this is a drink that we have in the store.
Cool.
It is non-dairy.
Yay.
So cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. All right.
Okay. My mom is really good at figuring out the ingredients behind things, so she might be able to narrow in a way that I'm not.
What do you think of
Not yet.
what's your like immediate feeling when you drink this? You can go first.
Yeah, it's it feels very refreshing,
yeah.
but there's still something grounding about it. So there's another flavor behind it. I don't know if it's fennel or spearmint or is it clove or
Seems like cloves.
Interesting. Yeah.
yeah.
It has that kind of like it's a sharp, leafy kind
Yeah.
of spice, right? It's pandan.
Oh,
I know, right?
What is that?
Pandan.
What's up?
It's so pandan is a coconut. This is coconut pandan. It's very similar to what they say like vanilla. It's like the vanilla of the Southeast Asia. Yeah, it's like a leaf that gets
Tastes vanilla.
cooked in. Yeah,
But
to
more,
drinks and mixes.
Yeah, I guess less smooth than vanilla, or something. But I like the complexity.
As I drink more, I am getting the coconut flavor.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's also very refreshing.
It is super refreshing. This
You're
is
right, it has coconut.
Yeah, this is Lucky Ox, Pandan Coconut Sparkler, and he's a Vietnamese CPG maker and American, and he's based in New York City. So
Cool.
yeah,
No, I've seen this at different events. It's so interesting how the taste differs when you're tasting it blind,
right.
You
Without
know,
seeing what the
what the notes are. Because when you read coconut, coconut comes alive right away.
Yeah,
And I think it being clear, I just wasn't thinking of coconut, but obviously coconut water is clear.
right. Yeah, usually it's
And
like very
fizzy.
milky and like thick, and this is it's the flavor of it is there. It's infused.
Yeah, I like the balance of it. It has the feeling of freshness. It has that feeling of, how we want the soda, the sparkling.
Yes.
That So that tastes really, it feels really good.
Yeah.
And the coconut, the sweetness also at the same time.
Not too sweet.
Yeah, not too sweet. at
Right.
all. Because I won't be able to drink this if it was sweet. I would have kept it aside.
Yes.
This is really great.
Yeah. When it's like very artificially flavored, and you can tell when it is, or it's super.
There's no aftertaste.
No aftertaste. Very, very like
True.
fresh. So this is my favorite. I'm going to say that this is my favorite summer drink, and I'm sharing it with you. So
Yes.
but yeah, he's also got other flavors as well. So, and if he ever stops in, I'll show him your drinks
Oh, cool.
because of that. Yeah, connection. I think. Yeah, because you have various flavors in terms of your blends from what I've tried today.
Yeah.
And I hope that if you're listening, you get to try, Pitara
Yes.
and show up to like a future demo or something like that and get to meet you to see it.
Yeah,
Thank you
no, we're
much.
so appreciative that you guys hosted us, and
Yeah, of course.
yeah, we met Jennifer at a fundraiser for Save Chinatown.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and so and then immediately she was like, "Oh, I love highlighting women and minority-owned brands."
That's
and
true.
So if you want to come for a pop-up, like,
Yeah.
come anytime.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're always welcome here. If you ever want to stop in to, have like a meeting or whatever with like people, it's kind of like
yeah.
our space is like a
No,
very
it's so
communal.
neat
Yeah.
Also, and yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place and beautiful energy and beautiful people.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. And so that's it for today. And we're signing off. This is Green Room Bites.